YouTubers, subscribers, and friends, welcome to my channel. There's still some cactuses out here still blooming. They haven't grown the fruit yet. I think these might be fruit. Maybe these. But I just got done doing my hike. I was walking back to my car, and I remember there was a Crested Saguaro out here. And I decided to come out here today and find it, and I found it today. And it's right over here. The reason I wanted to come over here and film this because these things are rare to find out in the desert. I've only found 3 myself. You can see some of these saguaros are still growing flowers on them. It's like really late blooming this year. I don't know what's going on with that. But there's a couple of saguaros around here. This is the Crested Saguaro right here. I brought a tape measure because I want to measure some of the heights of these saguaros. Like this one right here is, I would say it's about from the bottom to the top. I say it's about 40 feet. And I wanted to see if Crested Saguaros bloom flowers also. And there's my answer, yes they do. And you can see on this arm it has flowers blooming there. And all the arms have flowers blooming on it. But this crested part doesn't. Normally the crested part usually at the very top of a saguaro cactus. Scientists don't really know what this is. They say, some say genetics, some say lightning strikes. I don't believe it's lightning strikes because I've seen saguaros that get struck by lightning. They pretty much get destroyed, burnt. This arm on this side is kind of a crested arm. Kinda, and it has flowers growing on it there. But this one doesn't. Now this is the only saguaro I found that's crested in this part of the desert here. Now I found another one 15 miles that way, and then another one inside of Tucson at the there's a city park. You have to pay to go in. I forget the name of the city park, but so I brought a tape measure here because I want to measure, show you guys just how massive these saguaros are. I want to measure the heights of these cactuses around the saguaro because these are pretty tall too. So let's get a general measurement on what these heights are here. Alright, I got my trusty tape measure. Let's go measure. Just right here is 4 feet. So let's measure. It's about 8 feet tall. This saguaro right here. Let's go try another one. So that one we just measured is about 8 feet tall. It's not, I'm not giving exact measurements, but let's measure this one right here. It's a smaller one. And the reason I'm doing this is just to give you a visual of what these cactuses, how big they are when I give you guesstimates. This one's about 5 foot 8 inches. I'm 5'7", so you can see the height of this one next to me. So this is 5'7". This see how much taller this one is. This one behind it is another 4.5 feet taller, so this is 5'7", 9. That's a 10-foot saguaro right there behind it. And the reason I'm doing is I just want to give you guys an idea when I tell you how tall these things are. See, in the video, this does not look like this is 5'8", you know. And that one doesn't look like that's 10 foot tall. Standing in person it does, but on video it does when I watch these back on videos. Now let's go over here and measure this small one over here, because scientists say these things take about 10 years to grow a foot depending on water. So let's measure this little one here, because I call these the giants of the desert, because that's exactly what they are, the giants of the desert. Alright. Now before I measure it, try to take a guess of what that is. I haven't measured it yet. I'm going to guess it's about 3 feet. So it's about 2 feet 5 inches tall. It's about 2.5 feet. Maybe less than that, maybe 2 feet 4 inches. So just guessing, I thought it was 3 feet. You can see how much I was off on that one. Let's guess this one. That one's 2.5 feet. This one's got to be at least 3.5 feet, right? Let's go see. This one's 3 feet 4 inches tall. So when I'm guessing about how tall these cactuses are, I'm giving you a pretty close guess. It's not exact science though, but you know, almost 3.5 feet tall there. That one over there is 5'7", 5'8". That one's 10 foot tall right next to it. So it just goes to show you just how tall these are. Now this one, there's no way I'm going to be able to measure to the top of that, but let's measure up to the crest here, how tall that one is. I'm taking a guess to the bottom of the crest here, how tall that is. Anybody want to try and guess? Let me get my camera set up here. What would you guess that is all the way to the top there? To the bottom of the crest. Let's go see. I would guess, I'm going to guess about 7 feet. It's about 6 feet 7 inches to right here. So that's pretty tall. You can see where I'm standing. This to the bottom of this crest is about 6 feet 7 inches. So let's see if I can measure from here how high I can get this up there. Bottom of this to this arm, to the left of this arm, is another 6 feet. So that's 12 feet right there. So you just double it. It's about, I would guess, about a 25 foot tall saguaro cactus. Just guessing. So from the bottom of that to the top of that little arm right there is about 12 feet. That's pretty tall. It's higher than the regulated basketball hoop, right? So you got 12 feet to this, and then you just kind of eyeball it and double it from to that top up there. So from there all the way down to here, another 12, 20, about 25 foot tall saguaro cactus, and that's tall compared to that one right behind it. That one is way definitely taller. That's a humongous one. But the main reason I wanted to come out here is I just wanted to videotape and show you guys, give you a visual of how tall these things are, and a look at this crested saguaro, which is very rare to find out here in the desert. I don't know why it grows like that. It's very strange seeing it like this. Normally the crested part, like I said, is at the very top, so it's really hard to study what it looks like up close because they're so high up. Just in case anybody was interested, I've always been interested in these crested saguaros. And the fact that the scientists don't know why they do this is strange, very strange. Alright, let's get one more measurement. Let me get set up here. Okay, let's just get a rough guesstimate what the radius is. Have you hugged this saguaro today? Have you hugged a saguaro today? Okay. Right to here, you're not going to believe it, but that says 5 feet. Look at that hook that I got a cactus stuck in my arm. Now, that's not an exact measurement because we do have the thorns blocking the tape measure, but just give you an idea just how thick that is. I don't believe it's actually 5 feet around. I'm really shocked that it says 5 feet myself, but that is really hard to get my arms wrapped around that, as you can see in the video. It's sticking me in the chest, and you know, doing it for science though. Right? Sacrificing my body for science. Anyways, I just wanted to do this because I was dreaming about this cactus. Oh, there's a big hole. On this side here. I'm going to measure from that hole to the ground to see how high up that hole is there. You can see the ribs in there. I'm not going to do it on camera though, but I'll measure it and I'll come back and let you guys know. Even that arm on this side is crested too. That one over there, there's no way I would be able to get my arms around that one. That is one fat saguaro. Alright, let me get this measurement here. From there to the ground is 9 feet. Almost 9 feet 1 inches. And there's another one up higher. The sun is blinding me. Anyways, that's all I wanted to do. Come out here and check this out here. Alright, time to say goodbye to the Crested Saguaro. I just wanted to go over here and show you just how big this saguaro is over here. Now that saguaro over there is much taller than the Crested Saguaro, at least by 10 feet. So that one's 25 feet, that one's got to be 35 feet. This one is definitely fatter than the Crested Saguaro. That's where our arm used to be. So I guess that's what's causing these holes. Now that I can see the ribs on that one. I guess when the arms get old and they fall off, because there's one right here on the ground, that's where them big holes are coming from, where you can actually see the ribs. Now I didn't see that on the Crested Saguaro, which is over there, because there's no dead arms around it anywhere. Look at that one. That is way taller than the Crested Saguaro for sure. I think the Crested Saguaro comes up to about right there, and then the rest of this saguaro, that's how much more taller it is. That one looks like it's been lightning strike or something. Lizard right there. Let's get a measurement of that right there. I want to measure and I'll come back and let you know. Okay, take a guess from there, to the tip of that, not the tip of this one, but the tip right over here to right here. From there to there, take a guess how big you think that is. I was surprised when I measured it. But the measurement from the base of the to there is 7 feet exactly. Doesn't look like 7 feet laying down on the ground. It is surprising. Man, my bicep got stabbed with that saguaro. Freaking hurting right now. Don't ever hug a saguaro. That saguaro is probably really happy because I made it today. Go out and hug a tree. I went out and hugged a saguaro. Looks like a tuning fork. So, I guess I'm going to head back to my car now. Let's go look at this one first. Go home, I'm going to tell my wife, yeah, I hugged this saguaro today. She's going to be like, what? Late blooms. They look like warts all over the saguaro. I don't know if they all open up to be flowers or that's it. That's all they do. Because some of them have a lot of flowers and some of them just have these, for lack of a better word, buds. Alright, well, that's going to be it for the video today. If you like these kind of videos, remember to smash that like button. Leave me a comment below. I read all the comments. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button. It don't cost you anything. It's free. Like always. Thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. Remember to be kind to everyone out there, man. I'm gone. Get gone.